Review from adding and subtracting decimals. 4 5/10 plus 12 2/10. When you're adding decimals, you have to line up the decimals. 12 2/10 plus 4 5. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 5 is 7. Bring down your decimal. 2 plus 4 is 6. And then bring down your 1. 16 7/10. Number 2, 91 hundredths minus 91 thousandths. Put your bigger number on top. Fill in a 0 with any place you're missing a number. We have to borrow. 10 minus 1 is 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. 8 minus 0 is 8. Bring down your decimal and your 0. 819 thousandths. Number 3, 76 11 thousandths plus 92 hundredths. Put your bigger number on top. Line up your decimals. Fill in any places with 0. 1 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 2 is 3. 0 plus 9 is 9. 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus nothing is 7. 76.93 hundredths. Number 4, 9 minus 3 hundredths. Line up your decimals. Fill in any places with 0. We have to borrow. This becomes 8. This becomes 9. This becomes 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 0 is 9. 8 minus 0 is 8. 8 97 hundredths. Number 5, 100.0456 plus 56 78 hundredths. Line up your decimals. Bring down your 6, bring down your 5. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 7 is 8. 6 plus 0, 5 plus 0, and 1. 156.8256. Number 6. 0.045 minus 0.0211. Line up your decimals. We have to put in a 0. And we have to borrow. 10 minus 1 is 9. 4 minus 1 is 3. 4 minus 2 is 2. And bring down your zeros. 0.0239. Number 7. When you're adding more than 2 numbers, just add from left to right. 23.4 plus 9. Is 32.4 plus 6 is 38.4. Number 8, 4.5 minus 3.5. Line up your decimals, and that gives you 1. Number 9, Sam buys a soda for 89 cents and pizza for $2.14. If he pays with a $5 bill, how much change will he get? So we're going to add how much he spent. 9 plus 4 is 13. 8 plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 2 is 3. And we're going to subtract how much he spent from the $5 bill that he paid with. So we have to borrow. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 0 is 9. 4 minus 3 is 1. He received $1.97 in change. Number 10. Jason wants to sell his baseball cards for $25.40 and his comic book for $45.21. How much money will he make altogether? We're going to add. 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 plus 5 is 10. And 4 plus 3 is 7. He will make $70.61. Number 11. Complete the number sequence. We have 33 hundredths, 4 tenths, 47 hundredths, and then we're filling in the next three numbers. So to get from 33 to 4 tenths, we add 0.07. To get from 0.4 to 0.47, we add 0.07. So 0.47 plus 7 is 0.54 plus 0.7, 07. 7 plus 4 is 11. 5 plus 1 is 6. That's 0.61 plus 0.07 is 0.68. Number 12. Complete the number sequence below. We have 2.5, 2.0, 1.5, and then 3 blanks. To get from 2.5 to 0.2, we subtract 4.5. To get from 2 to 1.5, we subtract 0.5. 1.5 minus 0.5 is 1. 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. And 0.5 minus 0.5 is 0. Number 13. 14.5 plus 34 hundredths plus 1.2. Add the first two numbers. 0 plus 4 is 4. 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 plus 0 is 4. That's 14.84 plus 1.2. 4. 8 plus 2 is 10. 4 plus 2 is 6. That's 16.04. Number 14. 300 plus 25 hundredths plus 25. 300 plus 25 hundredths is 300.25. Plus 25 is 325 and 25 hundredths. 15, complete the number sequence. 11.02, 12.03, and then 2 blanks. We're adding 1.01 each time. So this is 13.04 and 14.05. Calculate the number difference of 6.7 and 3.04. Difference is subtracting. So we're going to line up our decimals. Fill in any places with 0. We have to borrow. 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 minus 0. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3.66. Number 17. Joey filled up a graduated cylinder with 10 milliliters of water. He placed an irregular shaped object in the cylinder, and the water level raised to 15 milliliters. What is the volume of the object? That's 15 minus 10, which is 5. Number 18. 1.009 minus 0.23. Line up your decimals. Fill in any places with 0. 9 minus 0 is 9. We have to borrow. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. 0.779. Number 19. 2.34 plus 14 is 16.34. And number 20, 72.002 plus 200.1. Line up your decimals. Two plus nothing is 2. 0 plus nothing is 0. Bring down your 1. 272. 272.102. Now that we've reviewed adding and subtracting decimals, we are going to practice multiplying and dividing decimals. Pause the video and work the following 4 problems. Number 1. 61/100 times 2.3. When you're multiplying decimals, you do not have to line up the decimal. You just multiply. The number with the most amount of digits goes on top. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. Bring down a 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. Now we add. 3, 8 plus 2 is 10, 2 plus 2 is 4, and we have 2 decimal places, and it's a positive times a positive, so your answer is 14.03. 6.8 times 0.4, 4 times 8 is 32, 4 times 6 is 24, plus 3 is 27. I have 2 decimal places. This is a negative times a positive, so my answer is negative 2.72. Negative 2.4 times 0.3. We're going to go ahead and multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. I have 2 decimal places, and it's a negative times a negative, which is a positive. 5 times 0.3. 3 times 5 is 15, and I have 1 decimal place. I'm multiplying by 0 in the second number, so I don't have to do that because it's not going to change the number. A positive times a negative is a negative 1.5. Now we will practice division. Pause the video and work out these 4 problems, and then hit play. When you're dividing, you need to put the second number outside of the house. If you have a decimal, you need to move it in order to make a whole number, and how many times you move it on the outside, that's how many times you move it on the inside. 6 will go into 24 4 times, so your answer is positive 4. 9.9 goes on the outside. We have to move the decimal. You have to do that on the inside and add a 0. 9 will go into 18 2 times with 0 left over. And 9 will go into 0 0 times. A negative divided by positive is a negative, so our answer is negative 20. 16.2 divided by 3.7. I have to move the decimal place and bring it to the top. 37 will go into 1 0 times. It'll go into 16 0 times. It will go into 162. Let's try 4 times. 37 times 4. That's 28. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So we've got 4. 162 minus 148 is 14. So I'm going to bring down a 0. This is going to go after my decimal place. So I know that this is going to be 3 times, which 37 times 3 is 111. 140 minus 111 is 29. Bring down a 0. 290 divided by, or 37 will go to 290 probably 7 times. Let's try 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 4 is 25. 290 minus 259 is 31. Bring down a 0. And 37 will go into 310 8 times, and we're going to stop here. We're going to go 2 decimal places, so I went to the 3rd place, and I'm going to round up. This is going to be negative 4.38. The second number goes outside the house. I move my decimal place. 47 will go into 95 2 times. That is 94. It will go into 15 no times, so I bring down a 0. And I'm going to divide 150 by 47. That will be 3 times. And I'm going to stop right here. So that's going to be 2.03.